howdy dar, Wilson Winters. This here is Sammy the Slothy, here to introduce to you the new unit, Nature's Fury. That's right, we here talking about natural disasters. You know, I hear tell that necessity is the mother of invention. Did you know that the seawall in Galveston was built because of a hurricane? Man, there's so much to cover and exciting news to talk about. Here's Miss Wilson.
That's right. Thank you, Sammy, for your wonderful introduction. This week, our first unit is Unit 8 from a new book that you have online. So now everyone's using their Benchmark Universe website, I hope. I'm sure you are. And we're going to be talking about Nature's Fury. Nature's Fury. When I hear the word furious, when I see the word fury, I think of furious, infuriate. So when someone's infuriated or furious with me, they're usually not pleased. They're usually not very happy. So nature's fury. What kind of things would we describe as being nature's fury? What comes to your mind first? One thing about this virtual school is you can mute me anytime you want. But I'll get you back on a Zoom call when I can mute you when I want. Oh, I miss playing with y'all. But we're going to make the most of this situation, and I'm so thankful that we have technology to share with one another. So back to our topic, and we won't chase a rabbit. Fury, nature's fury. They're talking about the hurricanes. We experience those here, the volcanoes, the earthquakes. And our driving question, remember this lovely poster from class? Yes, our driving question is, how do Earth's natural processes impact our lives? How do they impact our lives? How does a volcano impact the people's lives that live near active volcanoes? Maybe in Hawaii, how does that affect our lives? In California, how do earthquakes? Maybe some of you have experienced that, those of you that lived out west. Hurricanes, we can all tell you how a hurricane impacts our lives. And snowstorms, those of you that have lived in areas with snowstorms, with blizzards, tsunamis, that's our hurricane. But think about nature's fury, and even now, this quiet fury that we are experiencing in the coronavirus. Our writing prompts talk about how necessity is the mother of invention, and a necessity is a need. And right now, they're coming up with tests, like a flu test, a coronavirus test, because there's a need for it. Some of us are figuring out a virtual classroom because there is suddenly a need for it. We don't have the luxury of just coming to school every day together. And I think this time has made us appreciate it more. So those will be our topics. It's kind of cool. We didn't plan this coronavirus, but we knew this time we'd be talking about nature's fury. So it's kind of neat how it all ties together. So when you go online and get in your book, it'll be just like you do in class. I have a link to the video, and yes, they have the videos on there. I'm so excited. And then you're going to read, you're going to come up with your driving questions, and then you'll read about shelter from the storm. And you're going to navigate through this article and see our next topic. What point of view is this written from? Whose point of view is it written from? Is it just the narrator? Is it someone within a person within the story? You'll tell me, and you'll do all your note-taking on the side, not in pen and paper. Unless you want to do pen and paper, that's totally up to you. But the article is found on your Benchmark Universe site. It is Unit 8, Week 1. And I want you to come up with your driving questions, and I want you to come up with whose point of view is this coming from, and how is this represent nature's fury? Whose point of view, and what driving question can you come up with from reading this article? I love you so much. I hope you have some great thoughts. I hope you enjoy navigating the Benchmark website, and I'm going to go on later tomorrow and assign a couple of readings to you. Enjoy going over our calendar. You've got some vocabularies. You have a writer's prompt choice for every day. And the cool thing about this, you can work those every day, or you can do a whole bunch one day and no school the next day. However you want to work your routine is great. But don't forget, we have a Zoom call Tuesday at 9 for those that can join. And there's a lot of information on Google Classroom. So stay connected with me. I miss you, I love you, and we will discuss Nature's Fury on the next video. Stay tuned. Love you. Bye.